So as far as our Pompe program, we have ongoing relationships with the leaders of the Pompe patient organizations in the U.S. as well as internationally, and with the International Pompe Association, which is an umbrella organization of individual country organizations, Pompe groups, as well as with some broader glycogen storage disorder groups. And what we do is we, first of all, make sure that these people want to hear from us. You mentioned, regulatory things. There are compliance guidelines that we certainly adhere to. We do not solicit, but we make sure that people want to be updated on our program's progress. We reach out to them when there are program updates through press releases, so if there's data or something of that nature that is being made public. When we have a study that's ongoing, we will reach out through our routine communications, whether it's by email, teleconference, face-to-face meetings, patient regional meetings, or even national conferences. When we are asked to present, we will present information on the program as it currently exists. If we have data that we've been asked to present, we will present data that's been publicly available. But what we do is we let people know where the study is at. If there's a study that's enrolling, we let people know the very basics of it and how they can get more information. So that's through things like clinicaltrials.gov and certainly through their own treating physicians. What we also do is we have a patient advisory board. So we started a patient advisory board program several years ago, not only for Pompe but also for Fabry, and we previously had one for Gaucher. And what we do with our patient advisory board program is we have a whole process of nomination and either self-nomination or others can be nominated, where these are people who not only understand their own disease or their family members' disease experience, but they are well connected to the broader community. And in addition to the work that we do with the organization leaders, we have these other folks who really are connected to the community's experience. They also understand the research that's going on broadly in the disease space, and they are able to answer questions that we have and give us input on key issues that may help us with our clinical program development, help us with our advocacy, education, and outreach, and just help keep us well informed of what's going on in the space. And you could think of it almost like an ongoing focus group. However, it's not marketing oriented. It's definitely cross-functionally education oriented. And similarly, we're able to give them updates on what's going on. And they, as ambassadors of sorts, they are able to continue to spread that information to the community. What's important about studies is that we work cross-functionally with our colleagues so that we represent the patient perspective within the company. Everything we do is not only outward-facing, we're also inward-facing. So again, as I mentioned earlier, if you're developing a clinical trial protocol, you want to make sure that this is realistic. And we vet some of that ongoing development work with our patient advisory board, as well as with the leaders of the patient organizations. We bring information to them. We tell them how we're moving forward. Does this make sense for the patient community? Is this something that they can volunteer to participate in? If we're going to be giving information about data, are we doing it in a way that is easily understandable? Is it in language that people will get? Is it clear? If we're looking to put a new type of communication together, let's say a newsletter, or if we were to be doing a video or anything, we might want to put that in front of our advisors and say, is this going to work? Because to do things in a vacuum makes no sense. And again, these are our partners in the development.